What up, folks? I'm ultrazillatoys. Today I have a review of the Hammond Collection. Jurassic World, Scutosaurus, but we're gonna call him Doug. For some kind of obvious reasons. This is gonna be a good custom Doug for folks. Not for me, because I don't really do that. But I feel like this is going to be a great base to make some Dougs. Look at it. Just look at it. This is a very, very, very cool. We have some others in the line. The Allosaurus and the Triceratops. Still to come. We did do a Velociraptor ghost. A Troceraptor. I think I just called him a Velociraptor. Did I do ghost? I think I did ghost. Did I? I don't remember now. All blank. But we got a Scutosaurus here. That's what's important. And we got more Hammond Collection coming. I don't know if I'll be reviewing anything else this year. It depends. I don't have anything else on order anywhere. So these things come and go. I got mine on Amazon. It popped up on Amazon. I was able to put my pre-order in. I was happy about it. Case closed. But these things are all over the place in terms of distribution and pre-orders and whatnot. They're very popular before they're in store. Once they're in store, for some reason, not as popular. But before that, just because all the collectors go crazy to get them as soon as possible. And then we got them, and then I don't know how the line is doing in general. I hope it's doing well, because it's really, really good. And if you have any interest in dinosaurs, this is the line for you, because it's not super expensive like some of the other premium lines, and it does the job perfectly. So without any further ado, let's get to this review. And here's our Scutosaurus out of the package, and I really like it. I really, really do. I think this might be one of my favorite figures in the line, at least of the small ones. It's definitely my favorite of the small ones. This is just, I love it. He's just a big chunk, or a little chunk, and he just looks great. And I just like everything about this. It definitely has a kaiju feel to it. Like, it looks like, something like an Anguirus, where the arms are, part of the legs, and the actor's arms, I'm saying. It has a tokusatsu feel to it, and I really, really like this a lot. He is so cool. He's got a little tail, which you did have to install at a ball joint, and not one of those key joints like the rest of the line, which is cool. But there you go. So that's an articulation point. I guess I didn't pop it in all the way. I still don't feel like it did, but ball joint, the tail, we'll do an articulation. The legs come out a little bit, but mostly you have just a swivel there, and then you have the hinge swivel at the knee. Nothing at the foot. Nothing. Well, at the back foot, these little feet don't have it, but the front does have the hinge swivel. So does the elbow there. This actually has hinges, so you can stand up, possibly, to do some battling, should he need to. Can he stand up like that? Well, that's the question. He's gonna be a little bit forward, like a little bit heavy. Yeah, he's got a little problem doing that. But maybe with a stand, there is that extra articulation there, which is cool. And then the neck, it's articulated there, and then at the head it's articulated, and then the jaw opens very, very nicely. So pretty good on the articulation front, and like the looks is just great. I love the proportions of this guy. It just looks phenomenal. Paint is great. You see he's got like a green base, and then there's kind of like a light brown across the top, and then a darker one over that, and it's all like patchy and stuff. It just looks very organic. He's very armored, which is cool. I really like that. He's got this little tail with a little bit of a little mess up there, but like overall in there, that looks more like sprue marks or something. It looks good. It's a nice little stubby tail, but it looks awesome. The back legs looks good. You have nice folds and wrinkles around. He's got little toes. The bottoms have, it's got some sculpt on them, except, there where it's got the Jurassic logo. The bottom is a typical Hammond Collection. Fine, the sculpt is there, the paint is there. It's almost a little two-tone, but it's not. It's fine. Again, the hind legs look good. The front forelegs look good. Nice musculature in them. Again, some nice little folds and wrinkles at the feet. They look really good. The back looks awesome with the paint and the armor bits. Really, really nice. I've got more osteoderms around, which is cool. But I think this is more like armor, and like that's like the packaging even says armor, so we'll trust the packaging. But it's pretty good. The neck looks really nice, very nicely done, and then this head sculpt is awesome. First off, he's got fantastic horns. Let's zoom in on that. Fantastic horns. Done in that typical bone color that Hammond does, but it looks good. You got 8 different little horns or big horns, so really, really nice. The inside of the mouth has nice teeth, tongue, all looking pretty good. Nothing crazy, but it looks fantastic. And then the upper head piece looks amazing. Nostrils. He's very, like when you look at it like this, he's very dragon-like. He's got the glassy eyes, which is cool. I love that. That's what makes Hammond awesome. I'm so glad they switched this. I know a lot of folks didn't like him, but I love him. I feel like it sets him apart. It gives him a bit of a different look, and to me, it gives him more of a realistic look, and that I like. I like this whole ridge line here and here over the eye as well. All the wrinkles around his eyes looks good. Look at all of that work. Nice paint on his face. Just awesome. Really, really good. Little horns back here. I don't know if these little horns are supposed to be painted or not. They're not on... Oh, where are we? These little horns back here, I'm not sure if they were supposed to be painted. They're not, but I'm not sure if they're supposed to be. But they look good too. I don't know. Oh, you know what? I think those might be ears. Kind of look like ears to me. Might be ears, might not be ears. I'm not sure. We'll call them ears for now. But overall, yeah. Look at this. Here's a good zoom close look for you, so you can see all the colors. Really, really well done. Yeah, this is one of my favorites. There's no doubt about it. I really like this guy. He is awesome. Apart from like all like the different raptors, which just bore me, you're gonna see the Hammond Collection on my best of the year. Probably not as a whole. Like I stopped doing that. I did that 1 year. They probably should have came in first that year, but in hindsight. But it is what it is. The first High Godzilla, made a big impression on me. So that was the best of the year a couple of years ago. But, these guys are going to have a place in the tops of the year, especially this little guy. He is very, very cool. But the Giganotosaurus was awesome, and Therizinosaurus, I love. So, between those are 3 off the top of my head. Yeah, Hammond's gonna have some representation on my best of the year, no doubt about it. And for your size comparisons, first up here is the Scutosaurus with a bunch of Hammond Collection, too many raptors, Hammond Collection figures you might have in your collection with the aforementioned Pterosaurus. I forgot that this dude came out this year. The Dimetrodon. He came out really early in the year. I really like the Dimetrodon. I don't know if I think he may just fall short of my best of, but it is a good figure, nonetheless. I think these guys, this one maybe not, but these guys came out all this year. This is pretty much everybody except the Giga, which I couldn't really get to. But yeah, it's such a good line, guys. Such a good line. And of course, we couldn't do this Scutosaurus without bringing in some Monsterverse figures of various kinds, because it just feels like it works. Here is our little Doug figure. I feel like, yeah, you could do something, get a elongated tail, but like it's got the small back legs, the longer front legs, the head isn't too far off. Like, I feel like, yeah, customizers could do something with this. You know, you'd have to shave it down a little bit, but this is such a beautiful piece on its own that I really like it anyway. I feel like this guy grows up into this guy. How about that? Or it grows up into Godzilla. But that's, debate for another time. But yeah, like, I feel like there's a crossover here that some customizers should definitely take care of. And my final thoughts, I definitely think this is my favorite small size Hammond Collection. It is the chunkiest, it is the coolest looking. I just really, really like it a lot. I mean, it is very, very nice. I was very excited when I heard that they were making this. This particular dinosaur doesn't get a lot of play. So it's very, very cool to see. And I really think it turned out fantastic. Like I keep saying, I think it's a great base for a custom Doug, should you wish to do it. I think it really would work. Getting even longer tail, some tweaks here and there. But it's got a lot of similarities. Obviously paint. But yeah, I think you can make it work. So if you're in the market for a much more articulated Doug, I'm not sure if you're getting one. So you might want to pick this up and have at it. But otherwise, pick it up anyway, because it's a friggin' fantastic dinosaur figure. I really like it a lot. And there you go. That's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below. And if you're new to the channel, want to go ahead and sub yourself for daily content, and let me help you diversify your collection. Till next time, peace out.